Hello, gorgeous girls and beautiful boys, men and women. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Timinico Layo, and I am a product manager. And yes, compliments of the season. Merry Christmas, pass, and yes, prosperous New Year in advance. How was your Christmas? How was the celebration? I think on Christmas, what did I do? I think I slept. I've been resting a lot during this period, and I think that's just good, right? All right. So today, I'm going to be talking about a topic that is not entirely about product management. It's just like a mindset shift. Um, as we go into the new year. And I sincerely hope that this will be so beneficial to even if it's just one person, I really do not mind. And yes, that is what we are going to be talking about today. So the topic for today is the industry is saturated and why I don't believe that anymore. Like, people say that, oh, this industry is saturated, this industry is saturated. What exactly do we mean by, oh, this industry is saturated? So, tech is saturated, right? Product management is saturated, content creation is saturated, the makeup industry is saturated, every single career path, in fact, every single career path is saturated, and someone is out there saying, oh, it's too late, too crowded, or too competitive, right? And you know what, I used to believe that, probably just a bit, not like entirely, just a bit, because when you look at it, okay, let's just continue. So I used to believe that. I used to let those words stop me from even trying again, just a bit. And but my journey has taught me something completely different. So today I want to share like my story, not as someone who has it all figured out, but as someone who decided to show up anyway. And I hope that by the end of this video, if you've been holding back on something because you think it is too saturated, you'll reconsider. So let's talk about it. So let's talk about my journey from banking to product management. Even before I go there, right? Let me just give like a background to it. So it wasn't just I didn't start as working in the bank. I started, I think after my so I did ND, that's national diploma. I did HND, higher national diploma. I did BSc, and currently I am an MSc holder. Clap for me, clap for me. All right, so let's look at it. So immediately I finished my HND before I went for service. So in Nigeria, there is always this 1 year compulsory service, like you serve the government of the country, right? That we do. So before then, I think I started applying to jobs, and I got one offer like that. So I had to work as the PR, I had to work as the social media manager, and also I was working as a writer in that organization. Then after NYC, I moved into banking, right? So I started working in the bank, right? So that was it. So let me just take you back a few years. I was working in a bank, and it is not in tech and not in products. It was just retail operation. So in a completely different industry. And I had this growing feeling that banking wasn't where I was meant to be. In fact, if you have friends that work in the bank and they tell you that, oh, they cook beans, you understand. So it wasn't even about the beans cooking or that. It was just like it was not it wasn't the place I wanted to be. Funny enough, it wasn't like I growing up, I don't think I had a career that everyone, people will say, oh, I know that I told my parents I want to become a doctor, I want to become a this. Me, I don't think so. Probably I'll go, I'm going to confirm from my dad and mom. But I don't think I was like that. I was just like, okay, I feel like whatever I set my mind to do, I can do it, right? But banking was entirely different. It was really, really different. So I started looking into product management, not like that really. I think I have a video where I explained how I transitioned into product management. So it wasn't like when I was in bank and I started thinking about I didn't even know what product, I didn't even know what tech was. Then I did not know what tech was. I was using applications, but I don't know how they were created. Or so it wasn't about tech. I had to move from banking to another industry, which was a tech company, and that was where I got introduced to tech. So it wasn't like I saw tech, that was why I left banking. No, I was looking for something better, and that was how I got into tech. So when I got into tech, right, I was working as executive assistant. There is a video where I explained all of that. And when I was there, I saw like so many things about tech, and I was really, really fascinated by it. The strategy, the problem solving, the impact you could have as a product manager. But everywhere I looked, right, people were saying the same thing. Tech is saturated. Everyone is trying to get into tech. It's too competitive. You need connections. You need years of experience. And let me be honest with you, I almost believed them. And it's not like they were not saying the truth. It was that there was like some iota of truth in those statements, right? So I almost stayed in banking because the voices saying, "Oh, it's too crowded," were louder than the voice inside me saying, "But you would love this work." So I was in banking, and even though I wanted to leave, at a point I wasn't really sure of the next industry I was going into, because this is now admin. It's different from what I was doing in the banking industry, right? So, but something in me just refused to accept that. I thought, okay, wait, every year thousands of people graduate as doctors, nurses, engineers. We've been producing this professional for decades, and why is no one saying medicine is saturated or engineering is saturated? I don't think anyone is out there saying that medicine is saturated. In fact, our doctors are even moving outside of Nigeria to go and work elsewhere. The industry in other countries, are they also not saturated, right? But yes, there are many people in those fields, but we still need good doctors. We still need skilled engineers. The world doesn't stop needing value just because there are a lot of people trying to provide it. So I made a decision, right? I decided to pursue product management anyway. I didn't start working as product manager. I started as product designer, right? And not because I thought I'll become an award-winning product manager overnight, not because I thought I'll be globally recognized, but because I believed I could create value, right? Real value that would matter to someone somewhere. And you know what? I transitioned into product management. Am I famous? Oh, sorry for the laugh. Am I famous? No. And am I the best product manager in the world? Absolutely not. But I'm creating value. I'm solving problems. I'm helping teams ship better products. And that is enough. So the saturation did not stop me, because what people call saturation is really just a crowded room. And in a crowded room, the people who stand out are the ones who show up with something valuable to offer. So that is something I realized. So another thing I want you to know is value finds its place. Value finds its place. So let me tell you another story that really drove this lesson home for me. After I finished my national diploma, I had to do like 1 year industrial training before going back for my higher national diploma. So if you know anyone in Polytechnic, they will tell you that you do CWES was after ND1. So after your ND2, you will do IT. If you want to go back for HND, or probably you want to just do direct entry into university. But me, I was not ready to go to university to go and start over. Guess what? I quickly still went back. Funny. So during that year, I decided I wanted to learn how to do makeup, not because I plan to become a makeup artist professionally. I just wanted to learn. That was like what we were doing then, right? That was like the new thing then. So I just felt like, oh, I like it. Let me do it for myself, even though I paid to be a professional makeup artist, right? And guess what people were saying then? The makeup industry is saturated. Everyone is doing makeup. There are makeup artists everywhere. But I learned anyway. I got good at it. Yes, I don't wear makeup again because I don't know why I stopped wearing makeup, or I don't wear makeup again. It's not like if I should carry your face, I cannot do makeup on your face. But I don't know why. I have like a complete set of makeup products, everything I need to do makeup on my face, but I don't do it. I don't use it. So bad. So now, when I went back to school for my HND, I started teaching people. I taught my friends, and those friends, one of them is in Canada now, thriving as a makeup artist. Another one is still doing makeup and making great money. In fact, she's actually my makeup artist. Some months ago, she did my makeup for me some months ago. And these were people I taught during a time when everyone was saying that, oh, the industry was too saturated. But they found their space, they created value, they built skills that people were willing to pay for. The makeup industry did not reject them because it was crowded. Clients found them because they were good at what they did. This taught me something profound. Saturation is only a problem if you are not bringing anything distinctive to the table. So if you are offering real value, if you are genuinely good at what you do, if you care about the work, there is always room for you. And the third thing is that the world is full of makeup artists, right? But people still need their makeup done. The world is full of doctors, people still get sick. The world is full of product managers, but companies still need products built. I remember a few months ago when I attended a birthday of one of our uncles, right? when I needed to do my makeup, I asked my friend, the one that I said, oh, we were doing together in school, and I asked her like, oh, guy, Alpha, I need to do my makeup. I have this outing, blah blah blah. I think it was even the morning of the said stuff because I did not know that I was going to wear makeup. I just feel like I was just going to go bare face, but I felt like okay, let me do makeup, right? So I reached out to her and she was like, oh, um, I can't even remember. I think she was like, oh, she wanted to come over to my place to come and do the makeup for me, but I was like, no, 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 no. Like where she was to where I was, it's just very far, and why should I put her through that stress? So she decided to recommend someone very close to me, and I went there and see this makeup industry that you people are saying is saturated. I think I paid like 30 plus for that makeup, and it was because of my friend's influence. Now imagine if that particular lady is charging 30,000 naira, let's just say base fee, 30,000 naira per, let's say every week she gets like maybe 5 clients. I don't know mathematics, but let's say 30 times 5, that should be 150 if I'm correct. That should be 150k, right? Now that's in a month she's getting 150k. Oh no, in a week that's 150k, or what am I saying? Yes, that's in a week she's getting 150. That's 150 times how many weeks? That's like 4 weeks, right? Please let me calculate it. 300, that's 600,000 naira, and makeup industry is saturated. Think about it. So now talking about content creation, right? Doing it for love, not just for money, not just for money. So now let's talk about content creation, because yes, people say this is also saturated. So everyone has a YouTube channel, everyone is creating content. Why would anyone watch you, right? So I started this YouTube channel to connect with product managers and also to help them grow. That was my genuine intention. But here's something I realized early on, right? Something that has kept me going. Even if no one watched my videos, I would still create them. That was what I said to myself when I started this channel in February. Even if no one watches anything that I post, I am still going to do it, right? So I mean that if I had 0 subscribers, if YouTube never paid me a single dollar, I would still make these videos, because in the worst case scenario, these videos will serve as my own personal tutorial, so my own documented learning journey. That is what it's going to be. In fact, I think I started creating because I wanted to talk, and I don't like going back to watch my videos, but I just felt like I could document some of those things that I've learned as a product manager, right? That was just it. And I felt like, okay, fine. It would make sense if I can share it with you guys also. And that was just it. So my own way of organizing my thoughts about product management. Yes, YouTube actually pay creators when you hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. That's great. But right now, as I record this, I have 282 subscribers. I'm nowhere near monetization. And you know what? I am still here. I'm still showing up. I'm still creating, because I love talking about product management. I love the conversations this channel has started. I love when someone comments that something I said helped them in an interview, or give them clarity on a decision, or made them feel less alone as they are as they journey into product management, right? I've actually made friends even from this channel. I've seen people that reach out to me like, oh, I watched this video, I'm also going into product management, blah blah blah. And it has gone outside of just I want to help you as a manager, into people that we chat, we talk about other things outside of product managers. I think I have like 2 people from this channel that they are now like people that I talk to every other day. Do you understand? So the money would actually be nice, but I'm not going to lie and say that I don't want those specs. No, 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 no. But the money is not why I started, and it's not why I continue. So, and here's the beautiful paradox: when you do something because you genuinely love it, you automatically stand out in a saturated market. Because most people doing it for the wrong reasons are everywhere. People doing it for the wrong reasons, they are actually everywhere. They want it just for the quick money, for the cloud, for the trend. They quit when it gets hard. They quit when the algorithm doesn't favor them. They quit when success doesn't come as fast as they expected. But when you are doing it because you love it, right, you keep going, you get better, you develop a unique voice, you create real value, and eventually the right people will find you. I remember there was a video I posted some months ago during International Women's Day, and I think it was during the period that one lady was, yeah, something happened. And I think during the International Women's Day, I posted a YouTube video, right? And I think the first few minutes I was talking about, oh, see, if you don't speak out, It could be you one day, it could be this. And I think I was on very close to 200 subscribers, and I was already like, oh, nice, 200 subscribers. Guess what? After I posted that video, after I uploaded video, I think like 10 subscribers actually unsubscribed from my YouTube channel. And I was like, well, really? You can decide not to. It's really not a big deal. I will still say it, even though you like it or you don't like it. It's product management we want to talk about, but you cannot tell me that, oh, something that is happening to someone around me, I cannot speak about it. There was another time that someone actually reached out to me and said that the Bible verse for the week that I do had to my video at the end, that they don't like it. They don't think it's my YouTube channel. What do you mean? As it, so you can watch from the beginning till that part and you stop watching and you go and have a good day. What do you mean by I should remove it because there are I'm not saying that anything, but the thing is that even if everyone decides that, okay, I actually appreciate everyone that has subscribed so far, but you even if I don't get to receive feedback, I'm still going to do it because really, one, I love talking about product management. Even before I go and open my kiosk, right? That's the end goal. I'm still going to talk about product management. So that is it. You develop a unique voice, you create real value, and eventually the right people will find you. Now, to the real question, why are you doing this? So, here's what I've learned, and here's what I want you to really sit with as we close out this year. The question is never, is this industry saturated? The question is, why do I want to be in this industry? If you want to become a product manager because you heard PMs are making good money, you are going to struggle. I think I'll have a video where I actually explain this properly. You are going to struggle because, yes, there are lots of people who also heard that and are competing for the same reason. So all of you are in the same boat. If you are looking for money, if you are looking for money, so if that is your mindset, you are going to struggle. But if you want to become a PM because you love solving problems, because you are fascinated by how products come to life, because you genuinely want to make things to help people, right? That is different. So that intrinsic motivation will carry you through the hard part. I said it in my last video. Product management is hard. It is hard. So it will push you to be excellent. It will help you create distinctive value. So if you want to start a YouTube channel because you saw someone making money from it, you'll probably quit after 6 months when you're not getting views. So, but if you start because you genuinely have something to share, because you love the craft of teaching or storytelling, because you will do it even without the money, you will last, you will improve, you will find your own audience. Funny enough, when I before I started this channel, right, I think I wasn't doing like storytelling where I would tell you XYZ just to buttress a point or all of that. In my product management, Kenny, it's just to write PRD, write FRD, do this, do that, do this, do that. But then as I started posting and I had to explain in simpler terms, I found myself doing more storytelling. And now this is a skill I have developed from just creating content. So now if I want to explain something to someone, I can put story, I can make them, I can bring picture, I can make them feel like they are living in that moment. Do you understand? So that is something that I have gotten since I started creating. So same with makeup artistry, same with banking, same with any career. People are not looking for the 100th person that is doing something. They are not looking for who is the 1000th makeup artist or 1,000 banker or 1 million, who is the number, something. They are not looking for that. They are looking for someone that creates value, someone excellent that also creates value. So, and here's the thing about excellence and value: they are not about being the best in the world, they are about being genuinely good at what you do and caring enough to keep getting better. So every year thousands of doctors graduate, but we still need doctors. Why? Because excellence and care are always in demand. A good doctor who genuinely cares about their patients, we always have patients. Do you get? So a skilled makeup artist who makes people feel beautiful, we always have clients. A PM who ship products that solve real problems, we always have opportunities. So the saturation narrative assumes there is a fixed amount of value the world needs, but that's not true. Value creation is infinite. There is always room for someone who is bringing something real to the table. So if there is something, when you are doing your relationship thing, they'll say, what are you bringing to the table? My forehead, can you see? So they will ask you that, oh, what are you bringing to the table? You'll be like, you know Um, I'm very good, girl. He's a liar. So the thing is that when you have something valuable, people will search for you. People will sought after you. That is just it. So ensure that it's not just about saturation. Everybody, some people are even in that industry for the wrong reason, and we need people that should be there for the right reason. So if your reason, what is the reason? If your reason is good, you can come on board. Do you understand me? All right, so don't be discouraged, right? So if you are sitting there thinking about making a career change or starting that side project or learning that new skill, but you are hesitating because someone told you it is saturated, I want you to ask yourself these questions. Do I actually want to do this, or do I just want the outcomes associated with it? If you want to be a product manager because you love the work, go for it. If you only want the title and salary, reconsider. Just reconsider. Am I willing to be excellent at this? Am I willing to put in the work to create real value? Because that's what cuts through the noise, right? Not being the first, not even being the best, but being genuinely good and genuinely valuable. So am I doing this for me, or am I doing this because I think it's shortcuts to something else? When you do something for the right reasons, right, the journey itself becomes rewarding. So the outcome becomes like the bonus, not the only reason to show up. So look, I'm not saying that industries are not competitive. I'm not saying it is easy to break in. I have people that they will tell me, oh, they finished this boot camp, they finished this training, and it's been like 6 months. They don't have like an internship opportunity, and sometimes it actually breaks my heart because I don't have a company of my own, so I can't employ people, and it saddens me. So for you to see that someone has been trying to just get like an internship for the past 6 months and it is not coming. So I'm not saying that everyone who tries will succeed. What I'm saying is the saturation excuse is often just dressed up as wisdom. It's a convenient reason not to try, a comfortable way to stay where you are. But here's what I know from my own life, from my own life, right? I went from banking to product management when people said tech was saturated. I learned makeup when people said that industry was also saturated. I started creating content when people said YouTube was saturated. In fact, they are still saying it that YouTube is saturated, right? And in each case, the saturation did not matter. What mattered was, did I create value? Did I bring something distinctive? Did I create, or did I care enough to be excellent? So the answer, slowly but surely, has been yes. I feel not lie. The answer is, it's a very slow and steady something, something. So the answer has been yes, right? Not because I'm special. Actually, I am special to the glory of God, because the Bible says that everything that God is, He said He made man in His own image. And when He say, I mean, they create this thing. So yes, yes, not from a very proudful point of view. I'm special, but yes, yes, you get me. But because I showed up, right, and I did the work, I cared. I feel like the very first time I posted a video on YouTube and I got like feedback, like, oh yeah, we are waiting for this, we are doing this. I just felt like, okay, let me do one more, and I did it, and it has been so good ever since then. So I always want to come. Even when I was writing my exam, I was I'm worried that, oh, there might be somebody that needs XYZ from me, and I'm not able to like attend to that person. I'm not able to like create content and all of that. So it's because I love doing it. It's not because of the money. I'm actually thinking from the point of view of my subscribers, not because of the money. Are we good? All right. So here's my invitation for 2026. Right. As we head into 2026, I want to leave you with this. Whatever you've been holding back on because you think it's saturated, I want you to reconsider. Really, I want you to reconsider. Maybe it's a career change, maybe it's a business idea, maybe it's a creative project, maybe it's learning a new skill, right? Ask yourself, do I actually want to do this? Would I do it even if success came slowly? Am I willing to be excellent at it? If the answer is yes, if you genuinely want it and you are willing to create real value, right, then the saturation does not matter. There is space for you. There is space. See, There is, so every day there is always a job ad for product manager, there is always a job ad for data Ds, there is always a job ad for software developers. There is like, there is space for you, there is always space for someone who is genuinely good and genuinely cares, right? So I started this channel with 0 subscribers. I'm ending 2025 with 282 subscribers. That's not viral success. It is not. That's not impressive by YouTube standards. But you know what? Those 282 people matter a lot to me, a whole lot. I keep saying this, and sometimes you feel like, oh, that's what you people do say just to keep us here. It's not that. Actually, you people do matter to me. The conversations we've had matter. The impact, however small, matters, right? And I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going because I love this, because I believe in the value of what I am sharing. Because even if no one else was watching, I would still want to document this journey. So that's the energy I'm taking into 2026. Energy, energy, energy. So not with this make me famous, but am I creating something valuable? Not is this industry too crowded, but do I have something distinctive to offer? And I hope you also join me in that mindset. Thank you for being part of this journey. Thank you for being part of this journey. It's almost a year that I started this whole thing, and I have 281 of you guys, 282 actually. So thank you so much for being part of this journey. Thank you for the 282 of you who are subscribed. Thank you for the comments, the questions, the encouragement. Thank you for taking the time to watch all my videos, even the shorts, even the ones that. Thank you so much. Thank you for sticking with the funny side of me. Sometimes I know I got a comment where someone was like, you jest a lot, and I'm like, it's not that deep. We are just here to learn. We're just right. So thank you so much. So whether you've been here since video one or you just found this channel today, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You are the reason I do this. Actually, yes, you are also the reason why I do this. So yes to 2026, yes to showing up, yes to creating value, yes to not letting saturation stop us from pursuing what we love. And I'll see you in the new year. And just do it. Go outside there. I know that some of you will start writing New Year resolution that by February, now when we check it, you forgotten what you wrote, right? But you know what? Just be very, very intentional. I think that's it. Just be very, very intentional about 2026. 2026 is actually going to be a very beautiful year for us all, but you need to be very intentional. Everybody cannot, I saw a trend on TikTok where people brought out cake, some were using banana bread, some were using, I wanted to do my own with Capri Sun, but maybe I'll do it, Sha. I'm grateful for this year, really. And when people are doing their own, you did not do anything. It's not because you did not achieve anything. I mean, for you to even still be alive, you've achieved a lot. To Jesus be our glory. But I want you to be intentional. Whatever you want to achieve, let's say you can do it like now. I'm bringing product roadmap. We can do the quarterly base appraiser thing, or things you hope to achieve. You can just do it like, oh, let's do roadmap per quarter. You can do something like that. Don't make it too big that you won't be able to like break it down. Make it something that is achievable, right? Make it measurable, make it smart. I'm bringing product management into it. But yes, that's just it. So have a very, very prosperous 2026. I'm going to see you in the new year by the special grace of God. Happy holidays, everyone. Bye.